Hey guys, so this is the lesson that I'm going to refer to on Thursday. So I'm hoping that you at least watch this before our live meeting time on Thursday. Okay, so let me tell you, we've been working really hard on setting goals and in our reading and to be able to do being able to set realistic goals and to be able to um, know how to do that, finding just right books and so forth. Okay, so we're going to continue with this a little bit more, and I'm going to talk to you about how to recognize the just right books, and then how to read in a way that is pushing ourselves to read as much as we can with the reading minutes we're given each day. Remember, each day I'm expecting you to read for 30 minutes. Okay, whether it be on Epic, which I would really like because then I can track to see how well you're doing, or you can read a book of your own and write it in your reading log. Okay, what I like about Epic is that it offers a lot of variety for English speakers. Unfortunately, for Spanish speakers, it doesn't. So I'm still working on ways to help those students get books in their hands. Okay, so today I want to teach you that readers pay attention to the pace of their reading as much as they can that each time they sit down to read. Okay, one way that readers pay attention to the pace is to be able to follow the words with their eyes while reading. So if when you are a kindergartner or you're dealing with a new reader, okay, who's they might take their book, remember my mystery smell balloon book, and when they read carefully with their finger, okay? And not just new readers do that. Sometimes experienced readers do that too. Sometimes new readers will read with a bookmark or a post-it note to help them stay focused on those words. Okay? As you get up to be a better reader, you can start using your finger, or you can start following with your eyes and maybe not use your finger as much. Okay, so that readers, when we read with our eyes moving quickly, we're able to pick up the pace of our reading if we're not focused on making sure that our fingers are following. If you still need your fingers, please, please, please use them. But as you get to be a better reader, which I hope that's our goal, right, for this school year, you'll be able to take away that finger and just follow with your eyes, okay? So you need to read smoothly so that you don't have to look back so often. Okay, so when I'm reading a few words, if I'm a new reader, I might go peel the skin off, and I might go back and try to read it a little faster. But trying to double check and checking again if it made sense. But readers, if we can be smooth with our reading, we'll pick up the pace of our reading. So if we can read like we talk, we can pick up the pace of our reading. Okay? All right. And then the next thing is that readers, as you get to be better readers, you start to read with feeling. You start to read that when there's an exclamation point or when there's a question mark, that you can read with feeling. Or if you know, like in this one, look at this boy, he looks like he's getting ready to pop the balloon. You can talk, you can maybe make it sound like he is, what it would sound like if you pop the balloon. So for instance, here, I'm trying to find my camera. Okay, so here's this saying. It says, now watch as your friends notice the smell. Okay, so there's that exclamation point. I can also use the pictures in this book to kind of see that it's not a good smell. So I would probably make the word smell into a kind of a bad sounding word. Okay, so that's what it means when you try to read with feeling, because that um, helps to maintain the comprehension, maintain what you're understanding. Okay, so so let me tell you again what we do as good readers so that we can pick up the pace. I'm going to use my fingers again, just like I have in the past. Okay. One way is to pick up the pace is to follow the words with your eyes. Okay. Another way to pick up the pace is to listen to yourself inside your head and make sure you're reading smoothly. Okay. And the last way I share was to read with feeling. Like 3 little tips for you to try as you push yourself to read more and more each day. Okay? So now I want you to think for a minute to yourself. Which one of these tips do you think you can try in your own reading today? Could you try reading just with your eyes? Could you try reading smoothly, like you would talk? Or can you try reading with feeling? Okay? All right. So I want you to think about that. Now, remember, whenever you read, it helps to follow these tips so that you pay attention to the pace of your reading and read as much as you can in the time that you have. Keep these tips in mind as you're reading. Your goal is to try and read at least to your goal pages and beyond. So, yesterday we talked about making goal pages, right? We read for 1 minute. We counted how many pages we read in 1 minute, and then we multiplied that by 30, and that gave us our goal pages. So as I was reading this book in my lesson, this book is easy for me. It's too easy for me. But I read it as a demonstration that I could read 2.5 pages in 1 minute. Okay, that's kind of a lot, but that gave me about 70 pages a minute, or 30 minutes, sorry, that I should be able to read 70 pages in 30 minutes. Okay, so keep these tips, like I said, in mind so that you can reach your goal. If you are able to use one of these tips, please let me know. Let me know how you are doing when I see you again on Tuesday. All right. That's the lesson for Thursday. Try to have listened to this lesson before I meet with you on Thursday. Okay. So for some of you, it's really easy because I don't meet with you until later in the morning. Some of you, it starts right away at 9, and so it gets kind of tricky. So I'll post this and hopefully you get to see this before an early meeting tomorrow. Okay? All right. All right. See you guys. Let me tell you again how awesome I think you're doing. Okay? You are amazing. Okay. Bye.